Happy Friday, my friends. Hi to all of you. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for all the birthday wishes already. YouTube is here wishing me a happy birthday. And listen, Sandra says happy birthday 29. 29 and going strong. I will take that. I will take that. I'm gonna put this robot in the drawer. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. So Facebook's making their way in here in a minute. I hope you guys are having a great Friday. Thank you so much, everybody. Hi, Anita. Hi, Nori. Hi, Leah. Hi, Terry. Hi, Cynthia and Kelly. Bonnie's here. Oh, goodness. So here we are. It's Feel Good Friday. Yay. I'm super excited about today's show because I've got some really beautiful things that are available in the show today. I cannot wait to show those to you. We are waiting on Facebook. Facebook is taking a second. What's going on? Do we have any faith? There we go. Wendy's here, so I can see Facebook now. Fantastic. Hi, Wendy. Thank you. Hi, Janet. Thank you. Ginger says, oh my, it's finally Friday. Listen, it got here a whole lot faster than I needed it to, for sure. I did not get enough things done, right? But I'm glad that it is Friday and it is my birthday. So thank you to everybody who's wishing me happy birthday. Y'all, I've tried real hard. You hear my Southern coming out. I've tried real hard to ignore this birthday, and people just don't let you do that. They just don't let you do that. I mean, I've tried, but everybody has insisted. So we're going to make the best of it, right? So I've got a Feel Good Friday show for you. I don't really have anything birthday themed. There is some candy involved, which is interesting. Not that I'm going to eat, but I will show it to you here in just a second. So I don't really have anything birthday related in the show. However, if you will set your reminders for 4 p.m. Eastern time this afternoon, by Art Beads Live is a sparkle party. And it's not really a party, but I mean, anywhere you guys are, it is a party. So it's a party with you guys where we're making something sparkly, if that makes sense. I'm just calling it a sparkle party because why not? I can. It's my birthday. I can do that. And I might even wear a crown because I mean, I can do that, right? So that's the plan. We're going to do our Feel Good Friday show as usual here. Then we're going to do a sparkle party over on Art Beads at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And then I'm going to go do birthday whatevers. I don't even know what that means. I hope I'm leaving the house, but I'll be honest with you, I don't really even know. So nobody will tell me what is happening today. So who knows? Who knows? I hope it's a good day though. So far, so good. So far, so good. All right, so let's talk about our Feel Good Friday show, shall we? Feel Good Friday is my very favorite day of the week. That is when we take the time to create fun and easy, instant gratification jewelry that you can very easily recreate because everything you see in today's show is available for purchase as a kit over in my Etsy shop. So you can get to those very easily by following the links that are here that my team is dropping in the comment section, both on YouTube and Facebook. So they're not hard to find. And we focus on, sorry, I was a little distracted reading all these comments. So what was I saying again? My goodness. Okay. We focus on simple, easy techniques for our Friday kits. Simple loops, wrapped loops, simple stringing, simple knotting, things like that. We don't get bogged down with crazy technique. We don't do a whole lot of crazy wire wrapping. We don't do any of that stuff. We focus on the basic techniques to build beautiful pieces of jewelry to remind us that beautiful jewelry does not have to be a representation of every skill or technique that you have ever learned, right? You can still make beautiful pieces of jewelry with the basics. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So that's what we focus on our Feel Good Friday shows and our kits. And that's how we do. That's how we do. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted because there are so many comments coming in, and it's just, y'all are just the sweetest ever. So thank you. I appreciate you and love you so much. You guys definitely know how to make somebody feel special. So I love you, love you, love you. Now, you wanna make a birthday girl feel extra special? Go buy a kit in my Etsy shop. This is a great way to force you to go buy something. You want to give me a birthday present? Go buy a kit today. You don't have to. I'm just kidding. But I obviously do appreciate everybody who makes purchases from my Etsy shop. It is definitely the way to keep the lights on over here and allows me to be able to do these birthday things, right? So, okay, let's see. It's been a few days, and when I say days, a few Fridays. It's been a few Fridays since we've done a maker marketplace in the beginning. We're going to do a little maker marketplace today before we get into the kits. I have 5 kits for you guys, but I do have other things to show you that are available for purchase, which are just some items that you might like to have. So I'm going to show those to you, and then we will get into the kits. So I'm going to turn you around, and we're going to get started. All right, let's do this, shall we? All right, so for our maker marketplace, I have restocked something that a lot of you guys have asked me about, so I'm happy to have these in the shop today, and that is the mother of pearl shell pendants. I have them in 4 different size. Well, they're not necessarily different sizes, but different shapes. So the teardrop is the one that I had before, and this is the one that everybody has asked about. So I've got this one in the shop. I've got a round one in the shop, and there's a couple of these. I think there's only one of this one left because a lot of you bought these, but there's a couple of the others. So there's the round, there's the oval, and then there's the square, and it's really kind of a rectangle, but we're calling it a square. And I've actually got more of this shape than the others, but they're just beautiful. Look at how pretty. I love that. Those have sticky on them. You might need to get the sticky off there because there used to be a sticker on it, but so pretty. Love those. All right. So there are a couple of those available in the shop. So if you want one of those, grab them up because they sell really, really quickly. Okay. So get them while the getting's good. All right. Moving on to the next. Jane asked about my bracelets. So let me show you what my bracelets are because my daughter spoiled me today. When I got up this morning, she gave me a whole stack of bracelets. So I've got this one, which is made out of clay beads, which I absolutely love. All of them are stretch. She makes the best stretch bracelets in the history of ever. I don't know what her trick is, but her knot is better than any knot I have ever known. So I'm going to have to get her to teach me the knot, but I am in love with this color palette. And then she made all these other stretch bracelets for me. This one is made out of German, not acrylic, lucite, which is basically just like a fancy way to say plastic. But they came from Motherwell. What is her name? I can never remember. But these were specialty lucite beads. These are some more clay. And then she made me a Halloween bracelet. And then this one with all the sparklies. So yeah, my daughter's definitely spoiled me today. She's such a cutie patootie. And she had been working on these for a couple of days. So I love that I have a little junior jewelry maker in my house. It makes me really happy. And she's crazy talented. Let me show you what else she made. So this was not for me. She just did this yesterday. She was working on the jewel loom yesterday. And she's ready for Halloween. So she made this little ghosty on the jewel loom. So yeah, she's something else. She's gonna outshine me for sure. All right, Ava Motherwell, that's right. Thank you for that, Stephanie. All right, next up, I have a pair of Lampwork little snowmen. And you could use these as earrings or you could use them individually. But they're just so cute. I couldn't not include these in the show today because I found them. And when I found them, I made an audible, I was like super excited. So how cute are they? Look at their little hats. They're so cute. So there's a pair of little snowmen. Okay. I don't, Linda. As far as I know, I have not found any Larimar. All right. Then we have cats. I've got a set of yellow Lampwork cats. These are so stinking cute. And then a set of red. And I'll be honest with you, I almost kept the red for myself because look at their little expressions. They are the cutest. Sweet little baby kitties. So if you need some cat beads in your life, some Lampwork cat beads, I got you covered. They're so cute. Look at his little face. I love that. So there are the little Lampwork cats. Super cutie patootie. All right. Then I've got a red Aventurine wolf pendant. And there's actually 2 of these in the shop. Oh, those are really cool. He's like howling at the moon. And he's 2-sided. So he's just a little carved red Aventurine wolf. Love that. Love, love, love that. All right. And then last but not least for the Maker Marketplace, I have these vintage Lampwork candies. And these are all sold individually. I have a total of 8 of them. And I'm going to show you each one. So there's this one. They're really big and they're absolutely beautiful in person. So this one is orange and green. Okay, I've got this one. This one's very Halloween looking. I think this one's my favorite. This one's also gorgeous. Gosh, that's pretty. Mm-hmm. They're so nice. This one's really pretty too. This one reminds me of Christmas. There's a couple that remind me of Christmas. This one and this one. Because this one's like red orange. These are definitely like Christmassy. So pretty. They're not drilled. They are just Lampwork collectibles. Now you could wire wrap them if you wanted to, but it's not a bead. It's just a beautiful piece of handmade art. And they are 100% vintage and they're just beautiful. I think a whole dish of them, if you bought them all up, you could put them in a little dish. But I couldn't decide if I was going to sell them as a group, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to do them individually. Then that way a lot of people get an opportunity to get their hands on them. They're so pretty. So if you're interested in these guys, they're really, really beautiful, handmade, vintage Lampwork candy. Super cute. All right, moving on. The Lampwork kitty cats are sold out. I knew that would be the case. I knew that would happen. They were just too cute to not get grabbed up. All right, y'all, let's get into our projects for today, shall we? All right, I've got a couple of bracelets that I think you guys are going to love. So this first bracelet is a double strand bracelet and it comes in 2 different color choices. I'm going to show you the sample that's already made and then I'll show you the one we're going to do together. So the one that's already made is in purple. Okay, so we've got a gorgeous mother of shell pearl bead here in the center with some Swarovski bicones, some check glass flowers, and then we've got some gorgeous check glass beads to go with that. It's 2 strands connected together. This is the purple, which is so pretty. Purple and green. I love purple and green together. So I thought that was really pretty. It doesn't lay very well, but there's the purple one. All right. And then the one we're going to put together is blue. So we've got a purple version and a blue version. And let's do it, shall we? So we're going to create a blue chain out of these gorgeous blue fire polish. And then we've got the same bead in the middle here. We've got some drucks. Let me lay this out so you can see where we're going to go with all this. Okay, so we're going to put our green bead in the middle. All right, let's do it. We've got some little Swarovski bicones for this one as well. All right, let's get into this. Okay, so first things first, let's start with our middle piece. And we are going to, you guys, I have new tools. I'm so excited. So Beadalon's new tool line just came out, and I've got several different sets of new tools, but I'm using the purple handled ones for today. Let me grab my round nose pliers. They're so cool. I love them, love them, love them. I'm going to test drive them today, and I'll let you know how they work out because this is my first time getting to use them. So, okay. So for our beaded chain for the strand that is not the fire polish, okay, we have a pearl, a check glass flower, a druck that's a little bit bigger with the bead cap, and then 4 smaller drucks. Okay. And we're going to start here in the center. I'm going to go ahead and attach to this though, and we'll work our way the other direction. So we're going to open up the loop that's already connected here to this, and we're going to add an eye pin to it. No growling. That's enough. Nope, nope, nope. Hey, cut it out. All right, so we're going to thread on a Swarovski bicone. We're going to do a bead cap. We're going to do our pearl. We're going to do bead cap. Dog snoring. And then another Swarovski. Okay. And then we're going to just do a simple loop. So we're going to grab the wire right where it is exiting the bead. We're going to give that a bend. Come in with our cutter tool. We're going to trim. Leave ourselves about 1/4 of an inch of wire. That is enough, guys. That is enough. I've got 2 dogs sleeping and 2 dogs grumbling at each other. All right, round nose pliers. Roll back to close up our loop. Whoops. Okay. All right. The next bead is going to be our check glass flower. So we're going to open up another eye pin. Thread that on to the pearl. Close that back. Thread on our flower. I love these flowers. These are Raven's Journey check glass. Look how pretty. It's like a blue-green. Has this really cool, I don't know. It looks like antique glass to me. I just think that they're so pretty. All right, going to do a simple loop here. Bending the wire. The cutter again, trimming. And it gets a little crazy here sometimes for sure. All right, there's my loop. And then I'm just going to turn right back around and open up that loop and thread on another eye pin. Oops. Karen says she loves Raven's Journey. I do too. Her check glass beads are just gorgeous. All right, now this bead is going to be a bead cap and a druck. So we're going to thread on our bead cap and, oh no, our druck that I just dropped. Okay, and then we're going to do a simple loop on this guy. All right. Thank you, Cindy. And we're going to use those round nose pliers to roll back. So far, so good on these tools. They feel really nice in your hand. All right, and then it's a little section of these darker green drucks, and these are already ready. So we're just going to connect those to that. So we're going to open up this loop and go ahead and thread on the ones that are already done. And we've got that strand ready to go, right? And then our check fire polish, we're going to put one more bead on there. Practicing our simple loops today for sure. Okay, another simple loop. Bending the wire, coming in with the cutter, trim, and then roll back. All right, so now we are going to connect these to each other. The check fire polish strand is a little bit shorter than the other strand. So to make up the length, we're going to add a 4mm jump ring to the end. Okay, so you're not going to put a 4mm jump ring on this guy, just the fire polish. It's going to make just enough extra length to make them the same length, which is important when you're doing multi-strand designs. Right. And close that back. Okay. And then we're going to use some larger jump rings here to connect our ends. Okay. And then a smaller jump ring with the clasp. And then the same thing down on the other end. And that's it. So this is all just simple loops and beautiful beads. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, right? The results are so pretty. All right, so there's the blue and green. And here's the purple and green. Either one is absolutely gorgeous. The check glass flowers for the purple one are also Raven's Journey, just in a soft purpley color. So pretty. Love those. You could stack those up together. Those will be awesome. So pretty. All right, gonna set those to the side. I've got another double strand bracelet for you guys, and I've done part of it as always to kind of save some time here. This is our retro revival bracelet, and I'm calling it that because this color reminds me of things that were in my grandmother's house. And so I didn't know what else to call it, but I can tell you this, it's sparkly and absolutely stunning. So we're using some beautiful coral. It's cream colored coral, right? These coral beads and the cat eye beryl beads, and then Swarovski cubes. So that's one strand. Okay, we're going to put another strand together. The second strand is a little bit different. But doesn't this give you like 1970s, 80s, like kind of feel to it? Like I don't know, just kind of reminds me of things that were around my grandmother's house. And I'm also doing some dangles because I'm all about the dangles. I can't help myself. So I'm going to set my dangles to the side, but let's make the second strand of this. And then I want to show you this gorgeous S clasp. It's an S hook, antique brass. Look how pretty that is. So that's going to be our clasp for that. So let's get this together, put together the second strand of this bracelet. And I think you're going to really like it because the second strand is a little bit different. So 2 strands with a little bit different look to them. So we're going to go ahead and crimp. Got to find my crimp beads. All right, so we're going to thread on our crimp. We're going to thread on our wire guardian. And then back down through our crimp. I just love a good neutral color palette. Creams and this like topaz color. Yes, please. So pretty. I even have the new shimmer crimper. Look at that. The shimmery handle, and it's nice and soft. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right? Ooh, and that's a strong crimper tool right there. I love new tools, so that's really exciting. That is a really good crimp. That was fantastic. Sometimes when you crimp with an old crimper tool, it just doesn't feel secure. That was a good one. All right, so now we are going to thread on our pattern here. Our pattern is going to be a seed bead. Okay, and then we're going to do a coral round bead, just a little one. Okay. Then we're going to do 2 Swarovski cubes, which are absolutely stunning, by the way. Okay. Then we're going to do another seed bead. And then we're going to do an oval coral and a seed bead. And then we're going to put 2 cubes. And then I'm going to hold this up so you can kind of see, because this is what the pattern is going to be. It's going to be the ovals and the cubes. Okay. So that's what our little pattern is going to be. All right. So move that. So we're going to do a seed bead, an oval. Kim says, stop making me buy more tools. Listen, I'm not making you do anything, but I'm certainly not going to stop you, because the new ones are, that's nothing. Wait till you see the others. Wait till you see the other. I'm going to show them to you here in just a second. I'm going to show you some more, because there's a whole set of pliers that I cannot wait to use. Guys, I think you're gonna be excited about them. I'll show you as soon as I get done with this strand. Okay, I'll show you some of the other tools. I'll give you a hint. The handles are lime green, and they come in 2 different versions, and I'm actually 3 different versions. I'm so excited. All right, so continuing on our pattern here. I know tools are one of my weaknesses too, so I get really excited anytime Beadalon's got new stuff. I'm like, send it to me. I need it. I got to try it out. And I had told Meredith a long time ago that I wanted the tools, because I knew they were coming. And I said, she was like, well, what color? What color do you want? Because there's going to be a couple of different color choices. And I was like, I want the lime green. I cannot wait to get the lime green. And yesterday there was a package that was delivered. I had gotten an email from Yvette, and she said, hey, just wanted to let you know the new tools are supposed to be delivered at your house today. And I was like, yay, I cannot wait. That's so exciting. It was a box of all of the tools, all, not just the lime green ones, but all of them, so that I can try them out and I can share with you guys how amazing they are, or if they're not amazing, right? I mean, I can be completely honest about it and tell you which ones I like and which ones I don't like. But I got to tell you, the purple ones that I've been using today, I really like. The handle is a little bit bigger than what I'm used to, right? Because I really like that slim line, but this is just enough cushion to feel really nice in your hand without being too like big and bulky. So I'm pleasantly surprised with the purple ones. Cannot wait to show you the others. Look how pretty this is. All right, we're almost done with this strand. And I also sent a picture of the box of tools that I got to Eric over at Art Beads, and I said, hey, the Beadalon tools just dropped. Do you want to carry any of them? And he was like, well, I want you to test drive them first and then let me know which ones you think we should have. So hopefully I'm going to be able to get those over onto the Art Beads website too. So I'm pretty excited about it. All right, so we are to the end of this strand. So I'm going to pick up another of the small coral and finish that off with a seed bead. But it looks like the seed bead has jumped ship on me. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I've got an extra seed bead here somewhere. I do. Okay. So there's the seed bead. And then we're doing our crimp. All right, so down through the wire guardian and then down through our crimp. Okay. And we're going to place this into the back notch of our beautiful brand new crimper tool. Give that a squeeze. My goodness, that's a good crimp. All right. Trim off the excess. Look at those 2 strands. They're so pretty. I just love it. And I love that they're neutral. So you're going to be able to wear this all year with absolutely everything. Everything and anything. And that's my kind of jewelry. All right. So now we are going to, what are we going to do? Let's do our little dangle first. So got a little bellflower and a little coral bead. Grab a head pin here. Oops, sorry, y'all. We're going to thread our bellflower bead. You guys will be so proud of me. I did go through my old tools and get rid of a bunch of them. I really did do that. I know you may not believe it, but I really did do it. What has happened to the correct head pin for this? Because this is not the correct head pin. I feel like I lost some things yesterday. Okay. So the correct head pin is going to be in your kit. It's got a ball on the end of it, and it's a small head pin. The one that I've got in my hand is not, and the coral bead won't fit on it. So we're going to skip the coral bead part. We're just going to do a wrapped loop on the top of this. I lost a seed bead and a head pin. It's here somewhere. I know that it is. Know that it is. Okay. It's all right. I'll just make our dangles a little different, which is fine. Right? Okay. So now sit this to the side because I don't want to lose that bead. We are going to connect one end or 2 ends to a large jump ring. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and attach that to our S hook. And then on the other end, we're going to do a small jump ring first and attach our little dangles. Connect our 2 ends together. And then attach that to another jump ring. Okay, so we have beautiful double strand. How pretty is that? It's not coming across on camera nearly as sparkly as it is in person. When I tell you that those Swarovski cubes are sparkly and just absolutely stunning, I mean it. They really, really are, but they're not coming across like that on camera in this room for some reason. But so pretty. So that's our double strand retro revival bracelet. I hope you guys love that one. Okay, so let me show you a couple of the tools and then we will move on because I've still got a bracelet, a necklace, and a pair of earrings. Okay, so the tools that came in the lime green. So you could get the whole set in the lime green, which I absolutely adore, but they've got the long handle. So compared to the purple ones, right? These have the longer handle. They're that same squishy stuff that feels so good to grip. It's not too big. It's like just the right size. Okay, so there's a whole line of the green ones, whole line of the purple ones. But then look at these. These are incredible. This whole line of green has nylon jaw pliers as part of the tip. You guys, how smart is that? I thought this was absolutely brilliant. So these have a little bit shorter handle. This is kind of like the medium length here between the purple and the long-handled greens. But every single one of them has that. So even the flat nose, the bent ones, the round ones, the regular, like they all have that nylon jaw plier part to them. So you can use them as regular pliers, but then if you need to straighten your wire out as you're working, you don't have to grab another tool, right? Kim says, uh-oh, I'm closing my eyes. No, don't close your eyes, Kim. These are so brilliant. They're really, really brilliant. And I was just like, I was so excited to see them because I had no idea that this was part of their new line. I think that it's so cool because, like, for real, I wish I had a piece of wire here I could use. Like, you can be dooting around, and then in the middle of it, if you need to like straighten your wire out, I don't have to grab for a new pair of tools. I can just do it right here with the ones I have in my hand. I think that's fantastic. I really do. I think that that is wonderful. So I thought that was a great addition to their tool line. I was excited about it. Now let me show you. Everything else got new handles as well. So the stepped bell making pliers have a brand new blue handle. The small and the large bell making pliers have a brand new handle. And the lots of other tools got the brand new handles on them, but the nylon jaw pliers, if you just want to have a pair, they also have a new handle on them as well in the blue. So I was really excited about them, and I mean, Beetalon is always really good when it comes to quality tools. So I know that any of the ones that you choose, you're going to be happy with for sure. Okay, so moving on, we've got another bracelet, and this bracelet is for everybody, but I've got 3 people in my life that absolutely love purple. That would be Miss Jane, that would be Kathy, and Nicole. So I was definitely channeling the 3 of you all when I put this bracelet together. It's in Tanzanite purple, and it is stunning. So we're going to put this one together, and I think that you are going to love this one as well. This is just a simple stringing project. There's nothing to this one other than stringing. Yes, there are dangles involved because, you know, I can't not, but it is really, quite honestly, just about putting some beautiful beads together. So we're going to crimp. And if you're not feeling the double strand today, because there were 2 double strand bracelets, this is just a single strand. So if you're feeling more like doing the single strand, this is a good choice for sure, because this is beautiful. So this one actually comes in 2 different choices, and I'm going to talk about what those choices are here in just a second when I get past this crimping part. Okay. All right, coming in with the new crimper. Yes, yes, yes. That's so satisfying. I love a good crimp, especially when crimping is such a struggle for so many people. It's good to be able to like do a crimp and feel confident with the one that you did, you know? Okay, so here is our pattern. So we're going to do a metal bead, a bicone, a druck, a bicone, a metal bead, a rondelle, and a metal bead. That's what the pattern is going to be, but I'm going to show you what your options here are, because there are 2 different possibilities with this bracelet when you go to checkout in my Etsy shop. Okay, so this one is bicone, druck, bicone, and then a rondelle. The other option is cube, druck, cube, and the rondelle. Okay, so you've got 2 choices, and there's a picture if you want to see the cubes. They are also in this Tanzanite purple crystal color. Yes, those are all Swarovskis. And I can say that because these were from before the name change, so I'm okay with that. But it's Albert that's breathing behind me, Kelly. He's a happy boy. Oh my goodness. So just so you know, you have an option in the Etsy shop. So when you go to check this one out, you can either get the bicone version or the cube version. Okay. So now we are going to continue with our pattern. So bicone, druck, bicone, and metal bead. It's just such a beautiful, simple, but elegant And that Tanzanite purple is, it's just stunning. It's stunning. It really is one of my favorites in the purples for sure. Okay, so bicone, truck, bicone. You are too funny. Oh, goodness. Okay, and then the truck. And these drucks, look at that purple. It's almost like velvet. They're so pretty. Oh, Ginger. I bet that is gorgeous. Ginger on Facebook, for those of you who are on YouTube and you can't see the Facebook people's comments, Ginger says Tanzanite is one of her very favorites. And she said her granddaughter's wedding ring is Tanzanite. I bet it is gorgeous. I would totally go for a Tanzanite wedding ring. I just dropped a bead. Oh no. You guys. I dropped it in the crack, in like the crease of my chair. It didn't go to the floor. It went to the space. Oh my goodness. In the crease of the cushion. I got it. I saved it. But I got to tell you, when I was looking, there's a whole lot of other beads that have made their way into that space as well. I probably need to clean that out. There's no telling what is in that crease of my chair. That's pretty funny. You guys like that? You have like, I also sit on a purple cushion. You know what I'm talking about? Those kind of gel weird cushions. It's on my chair that I sit in here at my desk. And every once in a while, I lift up that purple cushion and it's like Christmas. There are so many beads underneath here that I'm like, how do they even make it to there? How do they get in that spot? It's just too funny. Too funny. So pretty. All right, we're almost to the end here. Right? I agree. The new beadle on tools it's just so smart. So smart to have that nylon jaw part. I love that. The only thing that I would love even more than that is if all of their tools, like if you had an option to get either the nylon jaw or if they all had a flush cutter blade in the spot where the nylon jaw is, that would also make me incredibly happy. All right, so we are to the end of our bracelet here. I feel like I messed up the pattern somewhere. I did. I messed up right there. I knew something was not quite right, and it's because I was talking and not paying attention. And so we're going to I don't currently have an affiliate link with Beadalon. I used to, but they don't do affiliate links anymore. I'm not sure why they stopped their affiliate program, which is unfortunate because could have really used it today. I can let you know the size of this in just a second, Jane. Normally it's like the bracelet kits normally fall between like 7.5 and 8. But you know, you can always like add jump rings if you need it bigger, or take beads away or jump rings away if you need it smaller. So I try to accommodate a wide variety of sizes with the kits. So hopefully you can adjust it to get what you need out of it. All right, so now I am going to save a rondelle. I also have a very small little druck and a daisy spacer. I also have an extra druck, a bead cap, and a small cube. Okay, those are going to be the dangles that we're going to set to the side. All right, now we are going to crimp this end. I hate it when the beading wire is a little short and then I can't hold on to it. It drives me crazy. Okay. So we're going to pull that down. Okay. Look how pretty. Mm-hmm. All right. Give it a squeeze. And another squeeze. And then we're going to come in with our cutter tool. Whoops. Whoops. Goodness. Okay. So now we're going to make our little dangles. So as you can see, I've made one dangle with the druck, the bead cap, and the cube. And then this one is going to be a rondelle, a daisy spacer, and a very small little druck. And we're going to do a wrapped loop. So I'm going to grab the wire right where it is exiting the bead, give that a bend. Coming in with my round nose pliers, we're going up and over, rotate, take the wire over to the other side, and then we are going to wire wrap. Come in with our cutter tool to trim off the excess. Okay. And now we are going to attach everything. So I'm going to use jump ring on one end. So the tools are actually, it's not that they are listed on the website as out of stock. It is not that they have sold out yet. What that means is that they have not officially made it to the website yet. So that what you're looking at, that sold out listing, is their holding place on the website. So it may be that I just got mine early, which doesn't really surprise me at all. So just keep checking the Bead Along website, because that means that they're going to be there very, very soon. So I know for sure that they haven't all just sold out like that, because they literally just landed on my mat. So I know that's just the placeholder. Look how beautiful that is. And these drucks, even though they're that velvety color, they still have like this glow to them that is just stunning. So beautiful and easy to wear. Throw it on with anything or dress it up. So pretty. So, so pretty. I love that. All right, I've got a necklace and a pair of earrings for you guys, and then we are done, at least temporarily, until my 4 o'clock show over on Art Beads. All right, I've got an easy necklace for you guys that's in green, and I think it is beautiful, and I hope that you will agree. All right, so what we are using is some cat eye barrel beads in green with some beautiful peridot green Swarovski bicones. Okay, and then some clusters. So let me show you. So we're going to put ours together. So you're going to make, well, it would be helpful if you could see that, wouldn't it? We're going to do our links in this. Okay. And then in between each one of those, we're going to do our little cluster dangles that we have done so many times before, where it is, hold on, let me grab it by the correct jump ring here, where it is 3 bicones. So in between each one of those little sections is going to be one of these little clusters. And we will build one of the clusters together But you guys, this necklace is so pretty, and it's not super fussy. You know what I mean? Like, it's got dangles from it, but it's not so much that it's like, oh, it's I don't want to wear that one. You know what I mean? You know how you get a necklace and it's like, oh, you love it at first and you think that it's fantastic, but you put it on and it's a little fussy because there's so much going on, and then it just becomes one of those that, like, you like to look at it but you don't particularly enjoy wearing it. This is not one of those. This is one that I think you're going to enjoy wearing because the dangles are not like over the top. They're just enough little sparkle without being obnoxious, right? We're going to use little jump rings to go in between. All right, let's do it. So now you know what it looks like. And then of course we're just using some chain for the length of this, but let's put this together, shall we? All right, so first things first, we're going to do the links, and the links are just an eye pin with a bicone and then 2 of the barrel beads and then a bicone. They do look like bamboo. I love it. I love it. All right, and then we're going to do a simple loop. So we're going to bend the wire, come in with our cutter tool, trim, and then we're going to use the round nose pliers, roll back. Okay, so each one of those, you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And then for the little cluster dangles, each one of your bicones is going to go onto a head pin. So we're going to go ahead and do that. You're going to do a wrapped loop on them. Though if you wanted to do simple loops, you could. Bending the wire over the top of the pliers, coming in with the round nose pliers. We're going up and over. Rotate, take the wire over to the other side, and then we're going to wire wrap. Come in with the cutter to trim. Jane, I'm going to give you an exact measurement on that bracelet here in just a second. Don't let me forget, because I can actually measure it. All right. I didn't mean to forget that. All right, we're going to take a jump ring, twist to open. We're going to thread on 1 of the bicones, and then we're going to close that back. Okay. Then we're going to take another jump ring, twist to open. We're going to attach that to the previous jump ring, and then we're going to put a bicone on either side so that it hangs nice and balanced. And then we're going to put a 4mm jump ring on that and then close that back. And this is actually going to hang from the 4mm jump ring with this larger jump ring. Okay. All right. Now, before we put this together, let me get a measurement on this bracelet because I don't want to forget. All right. So that would be, oh, I made a nice long bracelet this time around. So that's about an 8.5-inch bracelet right there. The purple one is about 8.5 inches if you use all of the jump rings. You can always adjust that to make that smaller if you need to by taking the metal beads off, leaving a jump ring out. So you can adjust it if you need it to be smaller for sure. But you've got 8.5 inches here, availability wise. So there you go. All right, moving on. Let's do the rest of this necklace, shall we? Okay, so we're going to use our jump rings, the larger jump rings. And the larger jump rings, each one is going to get the dangle, right? And on either side, it's going to get one of our little bead links. Okay, so we're going to close that back. Okay, so for our dangle, and I'm using that 4mm jump ring so that everything hangs the correct direction. And that's going on to the next. Okay. Next one. This would make really pretty earrings too. I should have done matching earrings to go with this. I don't know why I didn't. Probably because I ran out of time. My Wednesday when I make kits is very high stress. And this week, with Beadfest coming very, very quickly, I have had meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting with art beads. We're all kind of, getting our finishing details ready for the art beads show that's coming. And so not only was I making kits this Wednesday, but I'm also like waist deep in Beadfest prep. So it's kind of crazy. It's going to be the rest of, I've got a meeting later and then more meetings next week. Can't believe it's so close. Beadfest is just right around the corner. We're trying to get everything done, and I'm trying really hard to get all my projects ready because I'm going to be doing some live shows from the stage at Beadfest as well. And I'm trying to prep those projects. How pretty. That is stunning. That green in the cat eye. I mean, of course the Swarovski bicones are gorgeous, right? But I don't know, the cat eye, it looks just like bamboo. It's just beautiful. It has this beautiful glow to it. All right, so for the length of this, I'm not going to use a jump ring here to attach my chain. I'm just going to use the loop that is already there. What will Beadfest do to my schedule? That is a really good question. So Beadfest, I will not be doing any lives at all here the week of Beadfest. I can't because I will be on Tuesday, I'll be traveling to Beadfest. And on Friday, I will be at Beadfest. So there won't be any regular lives here, but there will be other lives. So it's not like you're not going to see me. There will be other lives, Art Beads lives that I will be part of. So, but I'll have an updated schedule for you guys very, very soon. Because next week will be normal, but it'll be the week after that. All right, that's our green necklace. How pretty is that? Love that. Love, love, love. Ramona says this would make a great St. Patrick's Day necklace. I think so too. Or just spring in general, or just any time because, green is just beautiful. So pretty. All right. I've got one more thing for you guys, and then I'm going to let you guys go. So we've got a quick and easy pair of earrings here in beautiful teal and cream. These are so pretty. So there are some check glass stone beads, check glass drucks, and then check glass melons. Antique brass is the wire here. So we're going to put these together super quick and easy. We're going to take our piece of wire. We're going to thread on our 3 check glass stone. Thank you, Claudia. Okay, and then we're going to do our drucks. So 2 drucks on either side. Okay, and then we're going to do melons. So 2 melons on either side. Ooh. There we go. All right, then you're going to bring your ends together and crisscross those. And it already is going to make a nice teardrop shape for you. Now you can make circles out of these if you want to, but I like the teardrop shape personally. So I'm going to take the wires and crisscross them. One of them's going up and down. One of them just kind of hooked around that one. And then I'm going to just wrap around a couple of times. You can do a messy wrap or a clean wrap. It's whatever you want to do. I make like a little wire platform, right? Just like a little wire swirl, if you will. And I'm going to trim off the excess. And then I'm going to take my other melon bead and pop that down on the top. You can do a wrapped loop if you want to, or you can do a simple loop. I'm just going to do a simple loop. So I'm just going to bend the wire, come in, trim off, leave myself about 1/4 of an inch of wire. And then I'm going to use my round nose pliers to create a loop. And then I'm going to add my ear wire to that loop. And I'm actually going to just open this loop up instead of opening the ear wire loop. And there you go. Those are easy peasy, instant gratification. Those are, and they're so pretty. I love this color combination. Love, love, love. So nice. All right, guys. That is it for our show. I'm going to turn you guys around. We're going to do a quick run through of everything that was in the show today. And then I will say a temporary see ya, because I will be seeing so many of you again in just a little while for our art bead show. Where is the necklace bust? I'm going to grab the bust first. And we'll do our green necklace. My goodness, it's so pretty. So there's the green. It's even prettier hanging on the bust. Like laying flat, you understand what it's going to look like, but you don't really get it until you see it hanging. So beautiful. Love that. So that's our green clusters necklace. All right. We did our teal and cream earrings. So cute. Love those. And then we had 3 different bracelets. So let me hook this one back together. So we've got our purple Tanzanite crystal bracelet. Goodness, that is some sparkly goodness right there. All right. And then our retro revival, which is also sparkly goodness, just in more of a neutral palette, if you will. So pretty. And then we had our garden. What did I call these? I call these the summer garden bracelets. There was one in blue and green and one in purple and green. And they were just stunning as well. I really loved these. I thought they were just super pretty. I love the color combinations. So nice. All right, guys, that's it for my Feel Good Friday show. I hope that you have enjoyed today's show. Thank you so much for joining me and letting me be a part of your Friday afternoon. Thank you for everybody who has made purchase. It is a wonderful birthday present. So if you would like to make a birthday, give me a birthday present. Go make a kit purchase. Shameless self-promotion. Go buy a kit. I'm just kidding. All right. I do appreciate everybody who makes the purchases though. You guys, that is how I stay in business. So I appreciate you so much. Let's see what else to let you guys know about. So I do have a live at 4 p.m. Eastern over on Art Beads. It's a sparkle party for my birthday. We're making a beautiful necklace with some prestige and preciosa. It's lots of sparkle and some pearls. And then on Monday, you guys, I've got a Michael's class. So don't forget, if you've not signed up for the Michael's class and you would like to, that is 100% free. That's at 2 p.m. Eastern on Monday afternoon. Then I will be back with you guys on Tuesday for our Tuesday live at 1 p.m. with Sam from Sam's Bead Shop. We are doing a project using Sam's July bead box. So lots of fun beady goodness coming your way, right? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have had a wonderful time here. And I hope that you enjoy your weekend. If I don't see you later, I will see you next week. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. You guys definitely know how to make somebody feel good. So I appreciate you and I love you. Thanks, guys. Bye.